Hey guys, I'm standing in the build site of my future cabin here in northern Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about why this is the best spot on this piece of land to build my cabin. So let's go. So the first thing we got to talk about are setbacks. You can see over my shoulder here, that's my orange hat. That is the northern edge of the house. I got to be 50 feet off of the lot line. I'm actually shooting from the northern lot line, shooting back. The northern lot line borders state land. So I can't really come any farther north towards this lot line. The second reason this is the best build site on this piece of property is because of the driveway. I'm standing here on the driveway. The build site is right there. You can see my orange hat. So we can drive up our building materials right up next to the cabin, unload them right there. And that's going to save us a lot of time. The next thing we have to consider for the building spot are bluffs. There are several bluffs on this property. These certainly are not like the big rock bluffs you're thinking about, but based on slope and like how long they are, these do meet the Minnesota definition of a bluff. And you can't just build, close to the bluff. So these here, I'd estimate, maybe are 30 feet tall, maybe. So they're not huge, but you can't build right next to them. Here's another shot of one of the bluffs from the top. Maybe 30 feet tall was a bit of an exaggeration. I still say they're, 20. And they're pretty steep. Hopefully you can get a lay of the land and see how it goes down here, down the bluff, and then comes back up over there. It looks a lot bigger in person than it does on the camera. Another consideration for where I put the house is the potential view. So I'm standing right across the driveway from the house, and there's already the start of a nice view. It's snowing pretty hard. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's like a second layer of hills back there. But also, if I clear down some of this brush, you can see all the way down to the creek. So once I do some clearing, there's potential to have a very nice view right from the cabin. Another reason I chose the spot to build a new cabin is because there actually is a small existing cabin on the property already. You can see right over my shoulder here. This is probably another couple of 100 feet down the driveway. I wanted to make sure I had good space between the old cabin and the new one. So the final factor in determining where to build is this creek. I got this nice creek, but I can't actually build on it. I gotta be at least, I think, 100 feet off. I can't build on the other side of it because I'd have to get a bridge over there, and that would be God knows how much. So I thought it was best to leave the creek alone, leave it wild, and build the cabin way up top. Okay, so to recap the 6 best reasons why I chose this spot for my cabin. You know what? I already told you guys once. I think you got it. Jake out.